Hello, motherfuckers. Hi, how are you? We're gonna do a reading, but I was gonna do like a little something first. Um, I totally just deleted what I was saying and realized after I'm just now realizing that I deleted the thing that I wanted to talk about. When I started recording a minute ago, there's an orb that floated over. And I was gonna say, today we worked on restoring some old reclaimed wood. We're going to build some shelves. Actually, the man's going to build some shelves, and I'm probably going to watch. Anyway, the point is this house is like, it's 95 years old. It's essentially a 100-year-old house. And it's like these are parts that were taken out of the house, and I'm bringing them back in, restoring them and bringing them back in, repurposing. Okay. Um, so I just thought it was kind of cute, kind of cool seeing that orb. It's like it was a thank you from the house, I guess, for restoring and putting back together. Yeah, did the nails, hate them? Well, we're gonna stop there. Anyway, where's my lip gloss? My chapstick. Anyway, so I guess we're gonna do a little reading. But I was just gonna talk to you for a minute before we do the reading, just to kind of say hello. And how are things going with you guys? Are we doing good? I hope so. Um, that's it. And there has been something that's been kind of on my mind that I think I want to do this reading on. This reading that we're going to do. I'm just going to go ahead and post this first part as just its own standalone video, and then we will get to the other. Um, I'm going to say this. I'm going to say this first, and then this is going to be the end of this video. The drain in my shower. Okay, I've lived here for a year. The drain in my shower, it's got one of those. It's like the end of the tub or the shower pan has one of those bar things that the drain is under, and you have to kind of like get it. You push it and lift and all that, and I just hadn't cleaned it out. I hadn't needed to until like recently, like this week. I'm like, something's odd about it. Something's odd. Something's weird. And I swear, you guys, it was absolutely disgusting. Disgusting. But the uncomfortable part was that when I was, there's hair gets in there, okay? But it wasn't just fucking hair. It wasn't just hair. My cats have been so obsessed with the drain. And I thought maybe they're here dripping, or I don't know. I don't know. And I didn't keep what I pulled out of there to show anybody because I was trying so hard not to throw the fuck up, okay? And I don't get nauseous. I don't get sick or queasy. But this, I thought I was going to throw up, okay? I put gloves on before I did anything because I thought, if it's slow, there's gonna be gunk that I'm gonna have to. I thought I was gonna be pulling a bunch of hair out, okay, but I put gloves on, like disposable, like surgical gloves, the kind that you get for the kitchen, for cutting chicken or whatever. I actually got it for the projects around the house, like the staining and stuff, so I don't really mess up my skin and my nails. Because the last time I did stain, it was like, whew, my hands looked gross. Um, but I'm pulling all the hair, and then I'm like, that's weird. Pull from the drain. It's a big open drain. There's no grate over it. That's the style, okay? Y'all. pull it, and I start pulling it out of the drain. This very long piece of something, and I start looking at it. It was probably 2 foot worth of a snake skin in the fucking drain. It was a fucking snake skin in my shower drain. It couldn't get up it couldn't get into the house. From that drain, the size of it, there was no way. But that motherfucker must have been in that big cavity before it shed its fucking skin. And I will tell you, maybe it died. I don't know. Because a couple of months after I moved in, there was an awful smell in there that I've actually not smelled in the last couple of months. It would just be faint here and there. Oh my fucking God. I bet you the snake got in there. Oh my God. There's a fucking snake skin in my shower drain. You know, all of those fears of a snake coming up through the toilet, motherfucker? There's a fucking snake. Snake skin. And if there's a snake skin, there was a snake in my drain. Yeah. Yeah. I wonder if that's why the toilet's been having issues too. I don't even fucking know. That's it. That's the video for today. We're gonna be done. We're gonna just do some readings. And you guys, I hope you have a fantastic, amazing, wonderful week. I love you. Bye. Hey, we're back. We're back to do a reading. Now, I was gonna say that there was something in the last video said that there was something I had on my mind to do a reading on, and that's what I was gonna do. Well, the phone rang. I chatted for a while, and then I'm like, I don't remember what I was gonna do the reading on. So we're just gonna pull cards, and we'll see what comes out. That work for you guys? Let's see. I can't pull you closer. I'm going to scoot closer. Okay, sorry. I got my legs crossed and I'm uncomfortable now. Ugh. Let's get one leg down. Okay. All right. Sorry. Let's do this thing. What does my collect? That was fast. The 8 of Pentacles. Okay. Hard work. Queen of Swords in reverse. There's some vulnerability, hard work and vulnerability. We've been experiencing these cards in this energy. What is this? 5 of Wands, some conflict. Okay. So I'm getting with this card, with the 8 of Pentacles, with things beginning to come together, materially, within, you know, something tangible. And there is some vulnerability with, there's some vulnerability here and some conflict. Okay, let's get a little more information. Things trying to come out. 6 of Swords in reverse. This is kind of like staying where you are. Conflict where you are. Conflict. It's conflict, but still staying where you are. Vulnerability. I don't know which way this is. It's up. It's in reverse. The 3 of Swords in reverse. Okay, so healing from heartbreak. Okay, so there's some healing from heartbreak here. Um, there is this energy of not walking away from conflict. Okay, the moon upright. This is things kind of being hidden, not seen. The two of swords in reverse. The way forward is not visible. The way forward is not visible. Did I say two of wands or two of swords? I don't know what I said. This is the two of swords in reverse. This is like a stalemate, or being unable. Wait. When it's just okay, a choice has been made. Okay, but it is hidden. This choice has been hidden. Okay, what? Okay, we have the Three of Pentacles in reverse. So a lack of teamwork, and then we have the King of Cups coming out. So we were really getting a lot of this yesterday. So we're kind of still in that same energy from yesterday, except it feels like a little bit of forward momentum, a little bit of progress with the Nine of Pentacles. So that's a little bit more than we began with, okay? What's this lack of teamwork about? I just heard you have to put all the cards back to get an answer on that. Okay. The Ace of Cups on the bottom of the deck. Okay. So things kind of looking up from, the way that they were yesterday. Okay. We had some difficult energies yesterday. We have the Magician showing up. We have the Maiden of Cups that I didn't even see flip. We have the Knight of Wands in reverse. So let's pull this out here. The Maiden of Cups in reverse. We have the Knight of Wands in reverse. But we also have the Magician. So these two energies can be kind of like immature. When I say that, I'm not meaning like, oh, they're so immature energies, yada, yada, yada. It's more so like a little bit of insecurity within both of these energies, within the Page of Cups and the Knight of Wands. So within, like, okay. um Within the passion and like infatuation kind of energies here. Options, illusions, and delusions. Again, let's really look at that, the options, the Seven of Cups. Let's get some more information on the Seven of Cups. I feel like I need to use the other deck. We're going to put everything away except for, we're going to keep the Magician out, and we're going to keep out our Seven of Cups. And we're going to really kind of look at that. We're going to go into another part, I'm sure. But we're going to look at, what is the Seven of Cups about? Why are we seeing the Seven of Cups? Okay. Why are we seeing that one wanted to come out? The soil. Being buried in the soil. Regeneration, renewal, growth. These cards are really kind of not feeling like they want me to use them today. The Spider in reverse. Um, not getting caught in the web. There is like this energy of grounding and not being caught up in like a web of deceit, a web of lies, a web of whatever. Um, not getting caught up in that. Being an observer of your own destiny, of your own world. Okay. Um, seeing that you have options, seeing that there are options there, but being an observer of that, not acting on that, not acting on it, not acting on it. What is that? The moon, again. It's just something that we're not seeing. An inaction, star in reverse. Are we taking it in reverse? We're taking it in reverse. That was a missed opportunity. That star in reverse, and it fell to the floor. That is a missed opportunity. And can I even get... Okay. Ooh, I about turned my drink over. So a missed opportunity here within this options. Okay, we're exploring the Seven of Cups with options, illusions, delusions. We're getting some energies here, interesting ones. Okay, we have the bird. Oh, and the high priestess together. The bird is an observer as well as a messenger. Okay. And I'm really getting with this high priestess is that message is being delivered. The message is being delivered. You're getting the message. You're getting the message. Or you're getting it accurately. The moon just... So the moon spun as I was picking it up. The death card. So there is some kind of death of ego, of just a perception, but something that is no longer beneficial. It has been worked through. It's been, I don't want to say dismissed. That doesn't sound like the proper phrasing. Some part of us, of you as the collective, has been released and has begun to be reborn. Oh, and we get the Fool card with the Fool card is about new beginnings and an energy of carefree whatever. Okay, just a being carefree. Okay, I'm sorry, the way I'm sitting, I don't know what it is. I'm very uncomfortable. I'm gonna have to readjust. Okay. All right, let's continue. We're still exploring the Seven of Cups. The spore. That's again like something that has... It's not just one thing. Growth. The witch. And we had the magician still on the table here. The witch and the magician. What I'm getting from this is you, the collective, you have a lot of options. You have a lot of choices. But you have chosen a certain path. You've chosen something. The moon in reverse. This has been exposed to you. It is no longer hidden. It's not disguised or covered up. It's out in the open, whatever this is. the tome with wisdom and knowledge. We have the seer. And you truly know yourself, collective, and the magic within you, and that's something you're not hiding anymore. It's just out there, because that is your gift. And also, you know, you, my collective, your gift is your heart as well. Okay. A mirror. You're going to be dealing with somebody that is kind of a mirror of you. I swear the things that come out in these fucking readings. Because we weren't even there. We weren't even going to discuss that. Okay, sorry. We have the fairy. The fairy is this very mystical thing. It's like we tend to think of fairies as these cute little things. I like the Tinkerbell. Why is that not coming out right? Tinkerbell fairy. You know, all of the cutesy little fairies, but then we have this fairy, and it's kind of like creepy scary. But that is what a traditional fairy in actual mythology is this creepy, scary thing. And it's like, yeah, that's what it is, but people see it one way. Where are we going with that? It just totally left me. I just heard the fairies are watching. Motherfuckers. What is that? It fell. We have the fool. The fairies are watching. The tome, wisdom, knowledge. There's so much about wisdom, about knowledge, about knowing oneself and things being uncovered and revealed. And we have the fairies. Like there's something that's like huge. There's something that is huge. Okay? It's huge. And it's kind of like, not that it's like being revealed, not that kind of thing, but you're slowly easing into it. Okay? You are slowly easing into it. And, you know, this is something that's like, it's the you that you've always known you were. Okay? I mean, again, there's no longer deception. There's no longer hidden agendas or hidden motives. It's like you have the map for where you are going, for who you are and where you're going. You have the map, and you just have to trust that is you just have to trust it. Okay? We have the witch. Trust it. Okay? You got this. All right. Connection just kind of dropped. I'm sorry. The bird and the observer, the messenger and the observer. The connection just kind of dropped with me. Let's see if I can get it back. Let's see. What else for this collective? First card, one of the first card we pulled, the Eight of Pentacles. This work that you've been doing, High Priestess in reverse, you truly have not been seeing the efforts that you've been making become fruitful. Okay, you've just not been it's just not something you've been seeing. And you have had plenty of options as far as how to justice to on how to make things material, to fuck. Why is it so hard to speak? It's like I've got like multiple things running through my brain. Give it a second. The things you've been working on to create in, finances or just some material thing, you've not been seeing the progress you've been making, but there is this justice coming of you're gonna hold on. I just spent a ridiculous amount of time trying to pick this fucking card up off the damn floor because of my damn nails. Now what is the card? The Ten of Wands in reverse. Things are about to really get easier. The efforts that you've been making to make things happen for yourself, there is justice coming for that. Because it's like you've been working your ass off for so long and it's just not coming. It just hasn't been manifesting for you. But this burden is about to no longer be a burden. And that can come in many ways. How is it for this collective? How are we going to see it for this collective? They have the moon card. Spirit, the universe, however you want to see it, is saying no. No, bitch. You don't get to see how this is going to happen. You get to just wait and see it when it happens. I guess that's it. Love you, bye. Love you, bye. King of Wands. Love you, bye.